In more than 100 games played, the border war between these two schools has been a clash in the middle of the country that's been a contest played since before the 20th century. And believe me, in rivalries like this one, the wrongs from games played in 1891 are being discussed as we get ready for what's in store. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. The Jayhawks will put toe to leather and will get started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense will go on the attack first. Mizzou put a spanking on the Jayhawks the last time they met.
Wins always feel great, but Missouri blowing out Kansas for them, that was ecstasy for their players, coaches, and fans.
Yeah, and it's just an awesome opportunity to be like, yeah, we own you. Like, go back to where you came from and just let you know, like, this rivalry isn't a rivalry between us and you.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finds a little space. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. They'll ride Davis here. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Snagged out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the outside to the left. Runs through the tackle. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Lashes him with the stiff arm. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get the ball for the first time. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Trying play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll toss it to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Give to the running back. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides to back and leaves it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Creates a little room. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Horn. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Manning. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Humphrey.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The give to the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Quick shovel pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Just drives it between the uprights. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Here's the handoff. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Horn. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Still on his feet at the 35. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Under fire. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Manning.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Horn. Snags it over the middle.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll take it himself. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Humphrey.
One of the things we love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The give to the tailback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Leaves it with the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Back to throw, it's Horn. Right on the money. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gives it on the option. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Arizona escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Wildcats fans could have done without this one being so close.
Now the pitch.
Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Horn. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From the gun. Give on the inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He's looking deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. This one's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, so much to break down from a spirited first half between the Tigers and the Jayhawks. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Kansas and Missouri plays out.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Humphrey. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Leaves it with the back.
Well, the defense was trailing going into halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking to throw, it's Horn. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Makes one man miss. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. This is a designed run. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got a little space. It's a running room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. It's a draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Kansas offense returns to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within strike. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
To the air on second down. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
To the air, it's Horn. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Manning. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The screen, he can go. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers. It is getting rowdy as Missouri extends its lead on the hated Jayhawks.
Tell you what, man, Mizzou came into this one ready to go. They have been flying high and flying all over the field, making things happen.
Making things happen, making plays, playing with energy, really meeting the standard for this rivalry game.
17, Kansas, 3.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll do it himself. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go to the draw. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Back to throw, it's Horn. The quick out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. And off to Jones. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Off play action on 1st down. He'll throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They want to run it left here. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well give it to him again. Across the 35. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Horn. Pressure coming. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Give to the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Toss sweep to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position. Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. He'll be stopped and knocked out of bounds, short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Horn. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. He'll take another shot here. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Kansas, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And they get to the quarterback and knock it down back at the 16.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's got it again. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. These two old rivals don't clash as often as they once did, but now bragging rights will belong to Mizzou. Until next time. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.